Back to my channel. As you guys must have read the title, in today's video I am going to be reviewing the Hudabeauty Wild Jaguar palette. Now honestly, it's not a review, I just wanted to show you guys how amazing this palette is. Ever since its release, I have wanted to get my hands on this and I have absolutely loved it. I have used it a couple of times. I feel like this is one of Hudabeauty's best palettes. I absolutely love her small palettes. I think Hudabeauty has really, like, she has really perfected that, that layout and everything for a small eyeshadow palette. I feel like among all of them, this is one of her best. I was never a fan of her original packaging, which used to come in the cardboard boxes, because I felt like they used to wear off. So I never had any of her those ruby obsessions, those gem obsessions, I think they were called. The gem obsessions was all glitters, ruby obsessions, sapphire obsessions, and emerald obsessions, and all of that. But ever since she changed up her packaging, I have loved these palettes. I have loved her pastels palette, her khaki haze palette that I recommended in my Nika video as well. I think it's currently still on sale, you should check it out. This one is not yet available on Nika, but Hudabeauty is right now on a sale. I think I don't know when this video is going to go up, but it should be on until the end of this week, where I'm filming this on 24th. So I hope it's on till like 28th, so you can definitely check it out. And Hudabeauty does ship to India. You can shop on their international site and they will ship to India. So I think this is by far the best eyeshadow palette that I've ever used, and I cannot wait to create a look with this. I feel like this one is a nice warm tone and this one is a nice warm gold, whereas the rest are like a pretty nice cool tone. So you have a mix and you can create multiple looks, and in today's video I'm going to be creating one look. So yeah, let's just get started. I already prepped my face. I have some aloe vera gel, I have some hyaluronic acid, I have some moisturizer and some sunscreen. So let's just dive into it. For foundation today, I'm going to be using my DIOR Forever foundation. This is in the shade 4.5W. I haven't used this in a long time, but oh my god, I almost forgot how good this foundation is. I'm going to use my Smashbox full coverage foundation brush and just blend this out. I'm just going to go in like dab motions like that. Concealer, I'm going to be using the Hourglass Vanish concealer. You guys know how much I love this concealer. It's actually a little too light for me, but you guys know my hack for this. Now I'm going to add some LA Girl Pro Conceal right here so that, we cancel out that lightness a little bit if it's like too light. Now I'm going to go back in with my concealer brush and just dab, 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 dab everything. If you're not planning to do a lot of work on your lower waterline, then keep your lower brightening concealer a little lower, because if you don't, like if you add color here, it's fine. Like if you add color here, when you add kohl or you add color eyeshadow here, it's fine. But if you don't, then this could look a little puffy. Now I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush, and I always do this, just going to blend all of that into my foundation again. Now to contour my face, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Matte Stix. in the shade Truffle. The other one was a highlighter. I'm going to be using this one in the shade Truffle. I'm using the cream cheek brush from Smashbox and just trying to blend all of this out, and I'm doing this upwards. So for my nose, I'm still going to use this brush, but I'm just using the end, and I'm just like bouncing the brush over here. That's it. So, you know, almost like circular motions, and I'm taking that into my eyebrow. So it almost doesn't look contoured, but it looks like a little bronzed. For powder, I'm going to be using the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This is what it looks like. I'm just showing you this side because the name is over here. And I am just going to use this only under my eyes because this is very light, as you can see it. Take a very small tapered brush, and this is from Refer. And I'm just going to take that, tap off the excess, and just add that here. I'm going to use the Mercier translucent setting powder, and this is in the shade medium deep. So I'm taking a fluffy brush and I'm just taking whatever is on the lid, tapping off the excess, just adding it all over my face. Base is all done. I'm going to come back to the complexion products later. I will be using my Hudabeauty Bombbrows. If you guys already know, this is the only brow product that I have. I actually had lost it in between and then I found it again. So that's it. That's the eyebrows all done. Now we're going to go into the most exciting part of this video. That's the Wild Jaguar Hudabeauty palette. Now, I don't think this had like shade names or anything, but this is what the palette looks like on the outside. It's got what do you call, like a holographic, or what is this called? Yeah, it's got this. You know, when you were young, you used to get those tassels. It's got that, and this is called Jaguar palette. I think there are 4 different palettes. One is Jaguar, one is Tiger, and I don't remember all of them, but this one like really intrigued me. I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics number 5 brush. I actually use this brush, so if you guys know, I purchased this in one of my hauls. So I just to take off the pigment. This is not for washing, but you know, I used a peach color shade yesterday, so I can't afford to like wash it and wait for it to dry and all that. So sometimes I add some alcohol in this, like isopropyl alcohol, and then add that, but right now just for the pigment to go away. As you can see, it's like absolutely no pigment. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I don't think they have any shade names. It's almost like a purpley shade, and I'm just going to start placing that above my crease, and I'm going to go out as well. I'm taking another blending brush. This is a little bit, flat but tapered. So I'm gonna go in with this shade just to deepen out that crease, and I'm just going to add it on my crease. I'm gonna go back in with that first blending brush and just blend everything out. Take this black and just tap it on the center of my eyelids to give it, like a base. Now I'm taking a flat brush. This is my Refer 28 brush, and I'm going to go in with this and just add it ever so lightly on the black. Oh my god, this is literally my favorite eyeshadow palette. Now that we have added the shimmer, I'm just going to blend all of this again. I'm going to go back in with this flat shader brush, and just going to add that black just a little bit here to intensify this. Now the eyelids are all done, I'm going to just do my lower lash line, and I'm just going to go in with the same flat shader brush, and I'm going to add the black here. I'm just going to start by stamping it in. Going back in with this flat shader brush and just going to add just a little bit of this glitter here. I'm going to go back in with this Morphe E36 brush. This is like a defining pencil brush, and I'm going back in with this shade and just gonna add it in my inner corner. So that's my eye makeup all done. I absolutely love the look, love the palette. I think it's one of the best palettes I've ever used. Now I'm gonna add some mascara, And for mascara today, I'm going to be using my Hudabeauty Legit Lashes Mascara. I think I'm going to be using the curl and length side. And for bronzer, I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I'm using this with the Charlotte Tilbury brush. I've actually brought this out after a long time. I was using the Fenty Beauty one, and I'm just going to start by like tapping this and then just buffing it out. Now for blush, I'm going to be using the M.A.C Hushed Tone Extra Dimension Blush. Now this is a baked jelly formula. It's like a baked blush, which is why it just keeps falling off if you've noticed that in other products as well. So this is it's called Extra Dimension, so it's got like a really good dimension and it's got some shimmer in it. So I'm just going to add this here. Now the reason I chose this blush is because it has some kind of like sheen to it, so I'm not going to be using any highlighter today because we already have so much going on the eyes, so I don't want it to be a little too much. So the blush is just going to add that sheen to your face already, and that's it. Okay, now for the lips, I'm going to be using my Vieve Modern lip liner in the shade Tailored. Now I'm going to use this lipstick from Hudabeauty. It's one of my favorite lipsticks. This is in the shade Masquerade. Actually, it's pretty dark. It's like a very dark plumish shade. Now to create that ombre look, I'm going to be using the Hudabeauty Dirty 30 and I'm going to add that. I'm just going to define that a little bit. So and that's it. That's the lips all done. I really love how the look is turned out. I'm just gonna set my face with the Fenty Beauty What It Duo Mist. So yeah, that's it. That's the finished look, you guys. I absolutely love this. Like, this is my vibe. This used to be my vibe all the time. I used to love going to concerts until COVID happened, and this is like my perfect rock chick makeup look, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love the palette. I think this palette was just made for me. It is so gorgeous, and I will be creating more looks with this if you guys want to see that. And that's the finished look, you guys. I actually used a lot of luxury products today. I will link all of them down below. You definitely should check them out because a lot of the products that I have used actually ship to India, and like the Hourglass products shipped to India. The foundation that I use, what did I use? The Dior foundation. You can get it on Nykaa. I know there are a lot of luxury products, but they are amazing and they're definitely worth your money. And even the Jaguar palette, you can check it out on Hudabeauty's website before it launches in India, or you can always go to Nashwa Beauty page on Instagram and check them out, because I trust them with a lot of my international makeup. And also, like, what else did I use? Fenty Beauty now ships to India. Check them out as well. And yeah, so that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I am doing this look after a long time, so I am really happy with how it turned out. Let me know if you guys will try this look out. And yeah, that's all for this video. I will see you guys in another video pretty soon. Bye.